Lakers Nation, what is going on, guys? So, good morning. Welcome back to the channel with a new video today on this beautiful Sunday. Hope you guys enjoying it with your loved ones, your friends, your family, your kids, all that good stuff. But, man, oh man, we have lots to break down, just talk about and cover, especially the Los Angeles Lakers. As you guys know, I'm a diehard Lakers fan, true diehard Lakers fan, right? And I know I've been kind of busy, I haven't really had too much time in my hands to make videos or just post content in general and just not keeping my promises because it's been kind of hard, especially when it comes to school and just being busy in class. And it's been going on for at least a month, but I'm gonna try to make time since we're approaching training camp, not that far, later this month. And then we got preseason next month and also the start of the upcoming 2025-26 season. But I just want to go ahead and talk about the ongoing discussions involving Andrew Wiggins being traded to the Los Angeles Lakers and the Miami Heat potentially parting ways with them, which I just don't see happening. But we're going to break it down. Make sure you guys like each of my videos to get it to more people. Really helps my channel grow a lot. The algorithm, the audience. Make sure you guys stick around for more Lakers content. My goal is to reach 4K subs. So I love you guys. I can't do without you guys' support. And turn on the notification bell because it's super important, especially if you guys want to stay notified almost every single day. And also follow my socials. The links will be down in the description. And I don't want to take too much of your time because I'm pretty sure you guys are busy. But we're going to be getting back in today's video, right? So we pretty much got a recent report coming out from Evan City the other day. And I'm so sorry that I'm a little bit late on this, but it's better than never. And it says that the Miami Heat and the Los Angeles Lakers have pretty much reopened trade discussions on a potential Andrew Wiggins trade ahead of, training camp. This is why it's being brought up. And the rumors are just heating up, right? Skyrocketing. But it says Los Angeles is very open to moving former first-round pick in the 24 NBA draft. Thought to connect alongside necessary expiring salary. Miami wants a future first-round pick attached in the package. We all know that. They need to build draft capital. They're young. You got Jaime, who had a down season, but this is going to be like his, third season. He drafted KJ from, Illinois. I always forget how to pronounce his, last name. So that's why I call him KJ. You got Pelly Larson. You brought back Davion Mitchell. So you signed him. Obviously, you lost Duncan Robinson. And you brought in Fontecchio from, the Detroit Pistons. And they just traded for a shooter from, the Los Angeles Clippers and Norman Powell. So I think the Miami Heat are going to want to stay somewhat competitive. You got Tyler Hero. He's supposed to be their best player. He was the All-Star last season for the first time in his career. Had a very good season, but the postseason, he continues to, disappear. And you can't even forget about your 4 and /5 power forward, Bam Adebayo, right? So I think the Miami Heat, they want to stay competitive. Like, they're not going to tank. That's not what they do. That's not how they move, especially Pat Riley in the front office. And also, him being a Los Angeles Laker, former Los Angeles Laker, right? And stuff like that. Back in the day, coaching. I know I'm a little bit off topic, but I just wanted to bring it up, right? Now, I don't think the Miami Heat are just going to want Dahl to connect because his trade value is very low, especially after that Summer League performance. I mean, teams are valuing him high before, the Summer League, but once he struggled in Summer League, it showed. He's still young. He's like, 23, 24 years of age. But he's not going to be able to show all the things that he's capable of doing, especially when he got Luka extended, he got LeBron, he got Austin Reeves. More likely than not, he's probably going to be, maybe your 6th option, if not 9th option, at worst, in the rotation, especially in the third unit with Bronny James and Adu Theo. Him going to be a rookie, right? But the Miami Heat, they're going to want a first-round pick. They're going to want more than just Dahl to connect. Like, is it possible that we could just, keep Rui Hachimura and get Andrew Wiggins and steal him from the Miami Heat? Sure, but I think it's super unlikely. Like, it's just not going to happen. Never say never because crazy things happen in the NBA. Like, it's strange. It's a business. But I think they're going to want to shed salary, which I'm going to use their, logic. That's my knowledge that I have. And I did come up with like a trade package, which I think is very interesting. I've seen some of it in other, sources, articles. So pretty much this is coming from, the NBA trade machine, whatever you want to call it, right? So the Miami Heat, they pretty much receive Gabe Vincent, who played his best season with the Miami Heat back and time over there. So he's familiar with the system, you know, Miami Heat culture. And then you get Dalton Connect, Rui Hachimura, and that, first round pick, which maybe enticed Miami, but I don't think the Lakers are going to want to give up that first round pick, which can be concerned. But after signing Luka Doncic to a contract extension, the Lakers are going to have to make a commitment. I'm so sorry. I'm having a hard time, speaking. But I wanted to break this down because I've seen this research report coming from NBA Central 3 days ago, and it says now that Luka Doncic is locked in to an extension, the Lakers are expected to be aggressive on the trade market. The front with Andrew Wiggins emerging as a target per Dan Wiki Sports of LA Times. He works closely with the Los Angeles Lakers. He also quoted this. He says, while the Lakers have had resisted scenarios which the team would take on contracts that lasted beyond 2025-26 season earlier this summer, Doncic's multi-year commitment has nudged LA priority in more aggressive directions. One area the team is focused on upgrading is the wing, whereas needed more two-way talent. A player like Miami Andrew Wiggins, whom the Lakers weren't really interested early in the summer, but they're starting to pick back up as, training camp progresses. I do believe the Miami are going to want to hold on to Andrew Wiggins and see what he can do because he got traded mid-season. Like, it's very tough, especially when you got to learn the coaching style, new system, new organization. Like, you're going from town to different, cities, states. But he only played like 17 games for them, and he got injured, but there's times where he did struggle. But it's more desirable a player providing the right price. So it has to be the right price where it makes sense for both teams, both parties. Like, they have to agree to an agreement, or you get what I'm trying to say. But I think the Lakers are going to be patient. I think this is the roster that we're rolling with. Like, we're going to keep it as is. I know the Lakers have made some few moves in the offseason, which I do like. Adding DeAndre Ayton. We were missing that, center, that starting center. We got DeAndre Ayton, which could potentially be the best center for Luka Doncic. And also, you got Marcus Smart. You got Jake Relavia. I mean, the star lineup could literally be LeBron. I mean, not LeBron, but Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, which I do have concerns about the backcourt defensively. And then you have who? Andrew Wiggins, LeBron James. And at the 5, you have DeAndre Ayton. Or if you want to go all defense, you can just have Luka, Marcus Smart at the 2, Andrew Wiggins at the 3, LeBron at the 4, and DeAndre Ayton at the 5. That's a very good start lineup. Like, I wouldn't mind Andrew Wiggins being a starting small forward. Now, I do have concerns because he isn't the same player like it was in 2022 with the Golden State Warriors when they had that huge run against the Boston Celtics. But if he can just play as good as he was back in time, then sure. But he had a lot of, inconsistencies, even when he was on the Golden State Warriors. But let's just be honest. Like, I'm going to keep it a buck. Luka Doncic has been pushing for a player like Andrew Wiggins, even dating back to the Dallas Mavericks, so I'm not really surprised about that, him wanting to get traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. But I love that about Luka. He's really, recruiting players like Marcus Smart. He got DeAndre Ayton, like something that didn't really happen on the Los Angeles Lakers when we had Anthony Davis. Wasn't really recruiting players like that. But now, since we have Luka extended, he's a guy, he's our future, he's a franchise player. We have him locked up. I think this is great for the Los Angeles Lakers, right? Now, we also got a trade coming from Lakers Tom. He said this: could Lakers trade for Andrew Wiggins while still keeping Rui Hachimura, which I spoke about not that long ago? He says Lakers make big moves before training camp. Lakers get Andrew Wiggins, Jaime Hawkins Jr. Like, why would the Miami Heat want to give up Jaime, who's going to be entering his third year? I know he had like a down year after his rookie season. He was like the 18th overall pick, but all we're going to get is probably just Andrew Wiggins. Like, they're not going to give up Andrew Wiggins and both Jaime. I mean, the 2026 second round pick is cool. But why would the Miami Heat want Jared Vanderbilt? Like, they don't want long-term, contracts. The guy, he has more years on his deal. I'm pretty sure for 3-4 years. Correct me if I'm wrong. Gabe Vincent, Like, he does make sense because he's already played with that team and it's been to the NBA Finals. So you have that chemistry. Max Kleber, he sucks. Like, I'm not really high on him. Like, he should even be a starter. He's not a backup. Like, worst case scenario is like a third big, or if not fourth big. Dalton Connect, a 2031 first round pick, which is cool because they're going to want that first round pick. But that first round pick is not for another, 6 years. So I think there's teams that have better offers when it comes to the Lakers. Like, I'm just going to keep it a bug. Like, I'm not even being biased, especially as a dire Lakers fan. And the Miami want to stay competitive. But let's say they want to shed salary. Like, I'm going to use their logic from what I know based on these reports. Let's say they have a trade exception. Like, are they going to even use it? Because at this point, I think it's just a waste. Maybe they just do let it expire. But Lakers fans, NBA fans, I know you guys let me know in the comment section. How would you guys feel about a potential trade for Andrew Wiggins on the Los Angeles Lakers? But I think it's going to have to take Wiggins more, to connect that first round pick, and we'll see what happens. But I don't think the Miami here are going to want scraps like Gabe Vincent, Max Kleber, Dalton Connect. Like, that's just not going to get it done. But it says Lakers can open up 2 roster spots and a $5.9 million in cash space under the first apron, right? So I appreciate you guys. Let me know in the comment section if you guys like my take. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree? Just keep respectful down in the comment section. And man, oh man, it's been a while since I last posted consistently. I know I've been posting videos and shorts the last few, days. But these rumors, the Andrew Wiggins sweepstakes are here. And if a trade's going to get done, it would already happen. Maybe the Lakers don't believe Andrew Wiggins is a missing piece. Maybe they do. They're just waiting on to see what happens if the Miami Heat do lower the price. But if you're the Miami Heat, you're going to want a first-round pick. If you're the Los Angeles Lakers, you're going to do everything in your power to, steal Andrew Wiggins without having to give up much. But if you want good players, you can't trade scraps. Like, it's a business. You got to get something in the deal to give up something. You get what I'm trying to say? Right? Like, who would the Miami Heat want on this team other than, like, Rui Hachimura? Maybe Ospreys, but that's just not going to happen. Like, we got to just be honest. We got to be realistic. We got to be true to ourselves. And I also want to show you Andrew Wiggins' stats before I end this video off. So, Andrew Wiggins did average around 19 points per game. He did play, 17 games for the Miami Heat, but he did struggle in the, playoffs. But, yeah, man, that's all I got for today's video, and I'm out of here. Peace. Cheers.